Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is just going to be a little tutorial on this look right here. I wanted to do something for Valentine's Day, so I hope that you enjoy this. I did like a little smoked out wing, and yeah. I'm actually using a new little microphone, so if the audio sounds a little different, that's why. Hopefully it turns out okay. I've never really messed with this before, so hoping and praying it turns out good. I wanted to apologize that I have not been uploading videos. Literally for the past 3 weeks, me and my family have been sick, so it has been miserable, but I'm finally better or my kids are finally better. I'm excited to make more content. I hope that everybody has a very happy Valentine's Day with or without a Valentine. And if you would like to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. If you're wondering why my chest is darker than my face, it's because it is. I put a little bit of, it's not really self-tanner, it's like the Sally Hansen stuff. I don't know what it's called, but I just went ahead and pulled my hair back with this little headband just because I don't like having it all in my face when I'm trying to apply foundation. But I think today we're going to start off with the eyes first. Just going to take this Maybelline concealer and put this on my eyelids to prime them. And then I'm going to take my Rimmel Stay Matte powder and just a little packing brush just to set that down. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is not really mandatory by any means. I just like to do it whenever I'm kind of in a rush or I really want that crisp line. But I'm going to take some Scotch tape and I'm just going to take a little piece like this, put it on the back of my hand, and just continue to take it off. Put it down, take it off, put it down, take it off, just to get rid of like the really stickiness. And I'm going to use this to kind of map out where I want the smoked out wing. This just kind of prevents any fallout, or it's just really easy cleanup. You don't have to do this. Like I said, half the time I don't do this, but today I'm going to. And this kind of takes practice, like wherever you want to place the tape, you kind of have to practice with it to figure out what best suits your eye shape. I typically just follow the extension of my lower lash line and kind of aim for the tail of my brow. Ta-da! So I'm first going to go in with the ColourpopxKathleenLights Zodiac palette, and I am going to take a Morphe M441 brush and dip into the shade the Libra. It's just this mauve shade right here. Or it's not mauve. Yeah, it's definitely mauve. Never mind, I'm lying. And I'm just going to work that into my crease. And then after that is done, I'm going to go into this Anastasia Beverly Hills blush trio. And I'm doing this because there's a shade in here that I really want to use. But also, I'm planning on using some of these blushes for my blush today. And whenever you use those same kind of shades and incorporate them together, it kind of gives like monochromatic look, which is very flattering and cute or whatever. So I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is called Blank. And you just do the same exact thing. Okay, so now that that is done, I'm going to take a little bit of concealer as well as the Alamar Cosmetics like concealer brush or packing brush, I don't really know. And I'm going to just carve out my lid space. You don't have to do this either. I just like to do it because it kind of gives me a blank canvas. And I'm going to put this on my lid. Alright, and then to set down that concealer, I'm just going to go in with the shade Halo from the Park Avenue Princess palette. This isn't really an eyeshadow, but you can still use it as one. And then I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side. And then once that is done, I'm just going to go back in with the 2 shades from the Zodiac palette as well as this blush shade and just blend those 2 colors together. Just kind of diffuse it a little bit so that it doesn't look as harsh or weird. I'm using the Sigma E25, by the way. And then I'm going to take this Morphe E22 and use that for the shade, the Libra, in that Zodiac palette, just because I don't want everything to get super muddy. I kind of want to keep all of the colors separate. Okay, so moving on to the next part, I am just going to take a black kohl pencil. It doesn't matter what kind of kohl pencil you use. And I'm going to use this to tightline, and then I'm also going to messily, I'm not going to be precise with my application for the liner, and you will see what I'm talking about in a second. But first, I'm going to use this to tightline. So now I am just going to take this pencil, push this up against my lash line, and work it in sections and messily put it as if I was like doing my actual eyeliner. You'll see. I'm not like trying to make it super precise or super clean or a straight line or anything. Okay, so now that I have it like that, I'm going to take this Alamar, I guess this is a concealer brush, I don't know. I'm going to use it as a smudging brush, and I'm going to take that and I'm going to run it across the black eyeliner and kind of diffuse it. You don't have to be super precise with this. That's what gives it that smoked out, effortless look. So that's pretty smoked out or to my liking or whatever, but now I'm going to take it and I'm going to create a mini wing, if you will. It's not really going to be a wing, but once you take the tape off, it's going to kind of resemble one. So I'm just going to go in the outer corners of my eyes and create a miniature wing. Kind of like that. And then I'm going to take that same brush and just do the exact same thing that I did on my actual eyelid. Okay, so now that that is all smoked out and diffused or whatever, I'm going to take this tiny little pencil brush. It is a Morphe M431, and I am ever so lightly going to take a black eyeshadow shade. Doesn't matter what black you use, but I'm just going to go in with this one right here. This is from the Studio Makeup on the Go palette, and I'm going to tap that in here. And then I'm going to tap it off. And I'm going to start on the outer corners where I did the wing. And I'm going to run this over it and buff it over. And that's just going to set down the eyeliner and further make it smoky looking. And then once that is done, I am going to just take the tape off. Throw it away. Take a makeup remover wipe and just clean up those edges. Sometimes the tape will move a little bit. And then I'm just going to take those same eyeshadows that I was using earlier and kind of enhance everything once more, just because I really want the pink to show through, you know, because this is a Valentine's Day look. Alrighty, and then I'm going to go in with some mascara and coat my lashes before I apply my false eyelashes. I'm going to go in with the Beneifit Roller Lash. And then I'm just going to go ahead and pop on my lashes. I'm not really I forget what the style of these are, but I actually got these off of Amazon, and you guys really need to check them out. I'll link them down below. They're pretty inexpensive, and I think they're faux mink, so they really do like look pretty natural and wispy and whatnot. But I'm going to go ahead and apply these real quick. Alright, so I actually went in and put a little bit more eyeshadow on because I wanted to extend the wing. So I put a little bit more tape on and just used it as a guide. But yeah, I just want to let y'all know because you're probably like, what? Bitch, what do you do? We're going to move on to the eyebrows. For that, I'm just going to go in and use my trusty Anastasia dip brow with the Anastasia 12 brush and just carve these bad boys out. And then I'm gonna take this little concealer brush right here with a very, very, very small amount of some Shape Tape just to clean up the bottom part of my brows. This really helps just lift the eyebrow. It's like the smallest details that make the biggest difference when it comes to your makeup. Alright, and then I'm just going to go in with the brow gel to set my brows. And then moving on to the face, I'm going to go ahead and spray my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish So Chill Coconut Spray. And then I'm going to use the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Prosecco Pop to prime my skin before going in with foundation. This makes you look like the Tin Man. It's great. For foundation, I'm going to go in with MAC Studio Fix Fluid in the shade NC10 and mix it with the shade NC20 just because I'm not this light and I'm not this dark. So I'm going to go ahead and mix that real quick and go ahead and apply it. And this oxidizes a little bit, so it looks like it's a little bit lighter than my neck, but it will definitely get the same color, trust me. And then I'm going to take a Morphe M439 and use this just to buff it into my skin. And then for concealer, I'm just going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Ivory. And then I'm just going to take my beauty blender and press this into the skin. My face looks a lot wider than my neck and chest, but we'll fix that. It's okay. And then I'm just going to take my Coty Airspun powder, oh no, and use this to set underneath my eyes. So I'm just going to take the sponge and dip it into the powder and then dip it into the lid to get any excess off and just press that underneath my eyes. I'm also going to put this on my chin and around my nose and then the center of my forehead. And I'm going to take a brush and almost immediately wipe that off because I do have dry skin, so I don't like to do this too long. It starts to look a little crepey and I look a little old, but I do like how it sets the face. And then I'm going to just take the excess and wipe it on the rest of my face. So now we're going to go ahead and finish the lower lash line, or finish the eyes. So I'm going to go in with MAC's NC15 eyeliner pencil. Just looks like this. I'm using this because I kind of want to create that open eye effect. I don't want it to be too sultry or too smoky. I kind of want it to be flirty. So I'm going to put this on my waterline. And then I'm going to take this flat little shader brush and mix the shades that I used in my crease, the pink shades, on my lower lash line. So the Libra and then that blush shade as well. Making sure to tap off my brush so that none of the excess powders fall on my face. Because since this is a blush, it's not formulated like a eyeshadow is, so you just want to be extra precautious. And then I'm going to take that little pencil brush and put this in my color switch just to get rid of that black color. And we are going to use this for a shimmery shade. I'm going to go in with the shade The Cancer and pop this on my inner corner. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Enhance from the Park Avenue Princess palette and run this underneath my brow bone. And then for mascara, I'm going to go in with the Beneifit Roller Lash again and just run that on my lower lash line. I'm almost out of this stuff, which is a sad thing. Alright, and then to bronze my face, I'm going to go in with the Hoola bronzer with a Sigma Large Powder F20 brush. And then I'm going to take the Park Avenue Princess palette in the shade Princess Cut and use this just to contour a little bit. And I'm using a Morphe M530 brush. For blush, I'm going to go in with that Anastasia blush that we were using in our crease, so the blank shade, and I'm going to go in with a BH Cosmetics No. 3 brush. Okay, so then I'm going to go in and take my little sponge again and dip it in that powder and just use this to clean up the contour. I'm only going to leave this on until I get my highlight done, and then I'm just going to wipe it off because I don't want it to sit too long. For highlights, I'm going to go in with ColourPop's Super Shock Cheek thingy in the shade Flexitarian. I'm going to pop this on the high points of my cheeks. This is a very, very, very pretty highlight. And then I'm going to do it on the bridge of my nose and on the tip of my nose as well. And then I'm going to go in with my Anastasia and Nicole Guerrero palette. This thing is so old and I'm hitting pan on a lot of them. See? But I'm going to take my... Where's my highlighting brush? Bruh. Where'd it go? Hold on, I gotta get it. I'm gonna take the shade Glow Getter and Forever Young, and then I'm going to put a little bit of the shade Kitty Cat over top as well. It just has that pinky undertone, so kind of goes with the Valentine's Day look, you know, you feel. Then I'm going to take that brush and just wipe away the bakeage. And then for lips, what do I want to do for lips? I need to get my lip liner first. Hold on. I'm very unprepared 24/7. I'm going to go in with the NYX lip liner in the shade Natural and just use this to line my lips. And then I'm going to go in with the, what is this called? The Kiss New York Professional Lipstick in the shade Nude Cameo. Hoping this looks okay. I know that this stuff is like very nude, so I'm probably going to have to blend it out, like kind of do like an ombre look. We'll see though. And then I'm just going to go back in with that lip liner just to kind of define everything again. And then lastly, I'm just going to take my Skindinavia, the makeup finishing spray, and use this to set my face. It's almost out, so I feel like I'm always trying very, 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 very hard to get it to come out, and I look absurd. So I'm going to go ahead and just do my hair a little bit better and put on some earrings, and I will be back in 1 second to close off this video. Okay, so this is the finished look. As you can tell, it's not that difficult. It's actually pretty simple, but I just wanted to go for a little something softer and more romantic. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I will leave everything that I used listed down in the description box down below. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. ASMR. So now that that is done, we are going to move on. Jiminy Christmas. Ta-da.